So out in the garden now, this little courtyard. That's the cover to the water tank, which is under this area here. There's a pipe coming up there. I think that's the edge of the water tank. It's really hard to tell. So I think the first plan is just to clear around that cover so nothing falls in when I take the cover off. And this is an idea of the garden. A couple of orange trees. I think one might be on its way out. See, the oranges are starting to come into their own. You can pick those Christmas time, orange being a Christmas fruit, very succulent. Another project, I'm running out of time, is to clear this garden. Everything's going apart from the trees. Get an idea of that climbing ivy stuff. I don't know what that plant is. I might download an app shortly and have a look. So just getting it ready. I've cleared around the drain. Just unwrap. If this works, I'll be so happy. Only for the money that I've saved. If it doesn't work, I'll be unhappy. Because this solution's cost a couple of hundred. Just wondering where I was going to pump the water onto the garden. But that might make the plants grow even more rapidly. There is a sink. I've got no idea where it runs to, the drainage, or if the drainage is blocked. I might try pumping to the sink, so we can test that as well. Shovel and face mask. Plan is just to walk around the garden and just trim the stems, just in case I don't get to it before we fly back to the UK, and then we won't be out here again for several months. We hope to be here by Christmas, but it's a lot to be done by electricians and plumbers whilst we're away. So hope to have the garden cleared before we go, but if not, we can at least stop the growth, or some of the growth. So a bit of a difference in removing a few of the plants. Those have been cut down, torn down. Those stumps have got to come out. They're palm, I think, palm trees. Some root killer or something, and over time they should just come straight out, deteriorate to nothing. I've taken the climbing ivy stuff off the orange trees, so that should die down, and I'll get someone out to trim the orange trees, some of the branches back, so we get some nice oranges during the winter. Pump's going, so just waiting for the guys to arrive now. I'm hopeful that the 3 batteries, hour and a half that this pump's going to be going, that would be completely empty then. Yeah, just a waiting game. So it seems to be the job's been done. I spent a couple of hours coming back tomorrow morning, so I'll be nice and bright and early. Start to fit security equipment whilst they're cleaning up. This is as far as they've got. Quite a big difference. Quite a difference. Start to understand how big the garden is now. Dog kennels are now clearly visible. They've got to go. I'm going to keep some of the bricks that are in the garden. If you can see them over on the steps there. Found an interesting feature in the middle of the garden. Not sure what that is. This area just over here. So I've lifted up these concrete posts. There seems to be a sort of well. Or something. Probably something to help the drainage. Yeah, it's not a big thing. There seems to be an old well here. I've lifted the cover. It's pretty rotten on top. It's actually an oil tank, or a petrol tank, possibly to feed the big engine that powers, or used to power, the house. So that's an interesting feature. Something that's got to come out at some point and be covered. Well, that's it for the day. I'll be back in the morning. Still not managed to empty the water tank. It's on its last dregs now. I think the engine, the submersible pump is starting to struggle a little bit. Time to lock the house up and head on out. Before I get stuck in, I'll give you a view of the garden now. It's been cleared. We're going to get the guys back to clear a couple of rooms. I'm loath to do it because it's money that we could save if I did it myself. But I say we're running out of time. It'd be nice to get the rooms completely clear, the house completely clear, so we know what we're dealing with. But here's the garden. It's quite the transformation, really. The 3 orange trees remain. The kennel hasn't gone. The reason for that is that when the guy was up on the wall, see all the plants have gone. They're coming back this morning just for an hour to get the last of these plants off. They couldn't get up onto the terrace. So the guy was walking on the top of this wall, cutting the plants down from both sides. And he said it was moving. The wall was moving, which is a concern. So if they took the dog kennel down, that might be the only thing that's holding the wall up. So structurally, we've left everything in place. I have concerns for the wall anyway. We've got an engineer coming out to look at it because it's bowing on the other side. So it's likely we'll have to take the wall down to half measure and then build it up double thickness all the way up. That will probably require planning permission from the council and all stuff the engineer can deal with whilst we're away. And this is the room they're going to come and clear, hopefully today. The guys seem fairly reliable. They're late. They take longer because they're late. But they should be back today. We can get everything in here completely cleared. So I don't have that to worry about when I come back to the house. Speak to you soon.